Ready.
Are you ready for it? Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh.
Should that just be our intro?
Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Hotties.
I'm Positive Noodles.
And I'm xFlowmingo.
Welcome to Hot X Nudes.
If you're new here, this is where we drop some hot takes on nerdy topics, read our Reddit stories, and do our weekly FMKs.
Hi, Hotties. We're not live this time. No. I accidentally almost clicked the live button, but...
Can you imagine?
Well,
I would have been sitting here like...
Me too. And just hear a random sound alert. The funny thing is I did update my touch portal to have a podcast screen. If anybody doesn't know, touch portal is a basically like a Steam Deck on a phone, iPad, anything like that, tablet. So I made it for like when we're streaming and stuff for us, like when we're not streaming. And
Very
so
cute.
I have something that says start recording and it will start recording, but I don't know why I was like, go live. But yeah.
It happens.
It does. So
it do.
How are you, Flo?
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm good. I took a nap today.
Nice.
I had to do a bunch of errands today.
Yeah.
So for anybody that's working in hospitality, it is Housekeeper Appreciation Week this week. So September 10th through Sunday is Housekeeper Appreciation
through
the 17th.
Yeah,
that's
I
how.
don't even know.
That's how
I'm the wrong person.
That's how weeks work. So.
Oh, you're right. 7 days.
Yeah. So it's Housekeeper Appreciation Week. I have a Cricut. I work with a hotel, and so they're like, "Hey, can you I offered. I was like, I can personalize the gifts, and we forgot somebody because we ordered these items in advance, and then we got a new hire, and we didn't forget the new hire. We forgot somebody else.
Oops.
In everything. But I had to run down to Target, and then like Five Below, but Five Below didn't open till 10, and I got there at 9:30, and then I ran to Target, and then Five Below didn't have what I needed, and then I ran back to Target, and then I ran to this. But
mess.
It was a mess. I got a lot done. Then I had to use my Cricut and personalize it and get everything. But everything is done. Everybody is happy. And I took a goddamn nap.
Oh, yeah.
I love a good nap. And a good couch nap, too.
Couch naps hit better than bed naps. I'm not going to. Because the bed naps are the ones that make me feel like completely disoriented and worse.
I feel that.
A couch nap to me feels like a nap. Whereas like a bed nap feels like sleep. And like not enough.
There's a reason sometimes I'm like, I don't want to go take a nap in bed. When I want to take a nap in bed, it is I'm sick, I'm in pain, like sore from the gym or whatever, or like I don't care if I don't wake up for the next 8 hours.
Right, like, exactly.
You know what I mean?
With you completely. Whereas like if I just want like a little nap, I'm on the couch.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah. Or it's like I woke up and then I'm going back to bed for a little bit, then I wake up,
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I get that. But I have those naps where I don't know what year it is when I wake up. And sometimes those happen on the couch.
See, those happen less frequently on the couch.
Yeah.
For me.
I think for me, it's just because I'm stressed and I'll go to bed and then I'll wake up and I'm like, what time is it?
You know, with the overexhaustion is I get the sleep paralysis naps. If I'm overexhausted and I fall asleep on the couch, I will wake up or like think I'm awake, whatever it is, and like everything looks slightly weird. But I don't get like sleep paralysis demons. It's not like scary. It's usually just like, oh, I'm stuck and I can't fucking move.
Yeah. So
and then I try to do the thing where I try to force myself awake. I'm like, ugh, ugh, but like I'm not. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and then I'm like,
a lot of the times. I mean, I don't know statistically, but people think sleep paralysis has only sleep paralysis demons. Sometimes it's literally like you just can't.
It's literally just can't move.
Yeah. For some people, it all depends.
But it's always, I can tell that it's technically still a dream state because everything is slightly off. Like if I was napping and the lights were off, the lights will be on.
Yeah.
Or like there's a noise happening that's not happening in real life once I wake up.
Yeah.
Or like something in the room is moved to a slightly different look. It's like something weird, but not scary.
I hate the half asleep stuff. Like when I was half asleep, and I remember this was in high school, and my alarm was going off, and I was like half asleep, and I had to walk across my very tiny room to hit like snooze. And in my half asleep state, I thought there was ants on the floor, like all covered on the floor.
Right.
Like those little things, it messes with me. So
yes, it's so weird.
But anyway, so if you guys are new here, this is where we talk about hot takes and sleep paralysis.
Right.
And,
or sometimes sleep.
Yeah. What's your sleep paralysis, Demon? Tell us in the comments. Mine is Flo's little like emoji thingy, just like looking. Yeah.
Which? Oh, the sip.
Yeah.
I thought, or is it the gun?
The gun. It's just you like. You know, like the things that like sneak up above the bed. It's just my sleep paralysis. I put my head up, and all I see is the little emoji with the emo with the gun. It's just like slowly like. I wish. Hilarious. Who do you wish your sleep paralysis demon was?
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Taylor Swift. Okay, Pedro Pascal. You're right.
Pedro Pascal was the first one that came to my head, but you're so right. These days, Taylor Swift.
Boyfriend Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
My husband doesn't get it, and I understand. That's not on him. I think men don't get it.
Taylor Swift.
Boyfriend Taylor Swift is different.
She's very pretty and beautiful, obviously. But you know how some people, like, you know how there are certain people that you don't think of as hot? Yeah. But you just think of as, like, beautiful and pretty, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Taylor Swift, as of recent, has become one of those, like, oh, she's hot.
Yep.
For me.
Oh, it's been a little bit for me, to be honest.
So as like a new Swiftie, a new Swiftie. It's been since like the pandemic, basically. Yeah. But I'm just like, huh?
Yeah. There's one.
There have been recent paparazzi pictures, and I'm like, sheesh.
Yeah. I mean, even just. Like, I know we joke about it, but the whole chair routine for vigilante shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are like, I've never wanted to be a chair so bad.
I know. I'm trying to think of, like, there's a certain one. I don't know what she's doing.
She's looking good.
But I think she's, like, sawing something or whatever in the image. She's doing, like, something, like, construction-wise or whatever. And it's, like, a side profile kind. I don't know. I'm going to have to find it. It's under, like, those, like, boyfriend Taylor Swift vibes.
Oh, there's a lot of boyfriend Taylor Swift vibes recently. And there was something where I think she was recording. Sorry, I'm
you're good.
My mic. But I think she was recording the Bejeweled music video or something.
Yeah.
And or maybe not. I'm not sure what she was recording, but she's got like a tank top on and like loose pants and Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
And she's got her hair up, and I'm like,
I know.
I can't.
We love a versatile woman. We love a versatile person.
She's for the girls.
Yeah, she's for the girls. Mm-hmm. Also, talking about versatile, Pedro Pascal can look so good as like a basic white man, basic straight man. But then, But then, like the Met Gala, like just the Met Gala, him just fucking like. Looking so
with the
good.
Shorts,
yes. Like, and that's not traditionally masculine. Like he doesn't always dress traditionally masculine, and it looks so good on him.
It's very refreshing to see because he's not young, because like it's easy, you see that a lot more with younger men in Hollywood now, but to see someone who's like a little bit older, being like not afraid
he's
to
like
have the androgyny. Yeah, I know. He doesn't have that vibe. That's a good thing.
He's just silly goofy.
But he's silly goofy like he's 25 years old.
Well, he has a trans sister, so he's been in support of his sister since the beginning. He's very, very liberal and stuff like that. And that's how him and Bella really like hit it off as well too. So because Bella is gender fluid. So Yeah, I thought it was just.
I love it.
I think he looks so good in like everything.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever his stylist is, and the fact. Okay, we've talked about this before, but just like he was wearing nail polish at the Met Gala, right? Because he did like a thing with the middle finger and this and that. But also, every time somebody has their nails done or painted, that's like interviewing him, he wants to see them.
He's always like, "Let me see the nails." It's so cute.
I can't. I love it.
He's the best. He is the best.
If anything ever came out about him being a bad person, it would make me sad. I try not to have
yeah.
I really try not to have parasocial relationships or whatever. And I try to be like, oh, I really like this. Like Kristen Bell is one of those people. I really like her. But I'm trying not to have that like parasocial relationship with her. But like, especially, and we won't go into it, but there's a lot of things going on in the celebrity space right now that's coming out about people being kind of shitty. And yeah, I feel bad for some PR teams.
I do.
Yeah. But like it's sad. Again, I try not to have a parasocial relationship.
Right. I think as long as it's the idolization as well.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to hold anyone up to this like high standard of like they're still humans.
Yeah.
And they still have faults, just like we all do.
And I also don't want to excuse them because I think they're so great. Yeah.
Right.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Pedro Pascal. Also, I love how I'm like, ew, ick, age gap, especially like older men and younger women, and I'm over here like, daddy. Like
or Isaac, I feel the same way.
Oh yeah, I want to see. There's a movie with him and Pedro Pascal. I want to see so many movies. I haven't.
Yes.
Tonight is movie night, and I am excited for the movie tonight.
What are you watching tonight?
Oh.
Are you gonna put that?
Hotel Transylvania. I decided that I'm gonna watch that with Eric.
Love it. I've never seen that. Actually.
It's really cute. I really like it, and it has Andy Samberg in it, being a silly goofy guy,
love him.
And Selena Gomez, and Adam Sandler, and many other people. It's really cute, and the second movie's cute too.
Okay.
I think it's super cute, and I'm only watching it. I was like, oh, well, I'm trying to figure out a couple's costume. And that one would be really cute, the couple in Hotel Transylvania, and I feel like we could pull it off. But Eric hasn't seen it. So I was like, we're going to watch that because it's cute. It was a movie I wasn't expecting to be anything, and then it was just, like, super cute.
Aww.
So I know the third one isn't as good. Yeah, you'll have to watch it. It's cute. Sorry, I said it's cute like 3 times. Somebody tell me how many times I said it's cute around that movie.
Cute counter.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know when I figure out my couple's costume.
Yeah, please.
Anyway, so let's go into Powered.
This is like the longest intro chat we've ever done. Holy shit.
All right.
We went everywhere from Sleep Paralysis Demons to Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
Halloween
boyfriend Taylor Swift. Yep. Yeah. So, all right, Flo, what is your Powered?
Powered, playing, watching, reading, drinking. I didn't actually stream last week, so I have not been playing much. However, I've still been playing Halo. That's a lot of fun.
Which is so funny
it's
to me.
Story mode. I know, it's so random.
So is it the first one? Are you playing the first one? Oh, okay. Is it at least remastered?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it's really good. And but okay, so the game allows you to like switch from the remastered to the old version.
Oh god.
Like if you just press tab. So like sometimes I'll look at something and I'm like, I wonder what this looked like in 2001. And then I press tab.
It was 2001.
Oh god.
Yeah. But like it was great. It's obviously it was its time.
Exactly. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's some games I wouldn't be able to play that weren't remastered because it's like I understand that you're great games, but I just can't.
Right. I know.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's good. That's all I've played. I'm trying to think. Did I play board games? Oh, yes. So we had a cozy night this weekend and we played Unstable Unicorns. It's hilarious.
I've seen that.
I really like it.
I'm gonna have to.
We were taking it so serious, and like I get so lost that it was just so funny. They kept thinking I was being suspicious the whole time. They were like, I don't trust you. Meanwhile, I'm like flying by the seat of my pants because I'm like half asleep. It's 2 a.m, and I'm like, and then I just was like egging them on. So like they would be like, "There's something. You've got something," and I'm like, but meanwhile, I don't have anything planned. but yeah, so that's it for playing. Watching is next.
Yeah.
Bones.
Bones.
Still Bones. Been Bones. I also Seinfeld has been the fall asleep show recently.
Nice.
We've been doing like roulette where it's like, okay, pick a number between 1 and 9 for seasons 1 through 9, and then pick like a number 1 to 22 or however many episodes there are.
Remember when
and then
seasons were 22 episodes?
I know, instead of like 6.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then we'll just start from that random episode and then let it go till I fall asleep.
Fair.
But otherwise, Bones. And so I don't want to give spoilers, but we can chat about it later.
Okay.
We're like season 3. So things are getting a little.
I don't remember
crazy.
what
I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you.
How many seasons were there?
I think there's 12.
12
or 11 or something crazy like that.
I'm looking it up right now. There's no way
because I swear 12. It says that there's 12 on Hulu. But now I'm not sure. But I swear because like it was 4 seasons in when I watched the first time.
There's 12 seasons?
I guess so. Because it started in 2005. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So on season 3, and it's going. It's going. I'm starting to remember some stuff, but it's going.
Okay. We already talked about an episode that like scared the shit out of us.
Yes.
So
that episode scares me.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Bones, that's really it. Reading. I have not read anything in the last week. Are we surprised?
No.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
What?
I stopped off at like season 7 when I was kind of watching episodes, and a big thing happened. I won't say, but like a big thing happened, and they went for what? 5 more seasons?
That's what I'm saying. Because like even I remember some stuff from like season 4-ish when I left off. And I'm like, so you're telling me they went for 8 more years?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Reading, nothing. Tragically. I have books that I'm in, but I've not made any progress since the last time I've updated on them.
Fair.
Drinking. Actually, I have exactly 1 sip left of this. This is, you know how I'm like obsessed with Alani Nu energy drinks now? So this one's, it's like, I guess they had a partnership with Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
It's the Kim K Kim Aid. It's like lemonade and it's really fucking yummy.
Nice. I was going to say that looks different than their usual thing.
Yeah. It's the Kim Kardashian one. And it's really good. I think this might actually be my favorite.
Nice.
So far. But anyways, that was the last sip of that. Now I'm drinking water.
Nice. All right. Powered.
Because I don't hydrate enough. Your turn.
Playing, watching, reading, drinking. So playing. I played Superliminal. I was going to play Short Hike, and then I was just drained from last week. It was crazy.
Yes.
And then, so I played Superliminal. That was so cool. It was such an interesting game. It was definitely mindfucky, but I recommend it. Go into it not knowing much, and it's so fun. It's so fun.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be playing a Short Hike this week. And that
game's only little penguin?
It's like a bird, I thought, but it might be
a bird. Yeah, maybe it's not.
It's a black bird. So
okay.
I might do mail time for Thursday. I don't know. I'm still looking at games.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's one where you're like kind of like a little mushroom dude. I want to just play like cozy games right now because like
I know
it's been
especially going into fall season. Cozy.
Yeah, we'll do spooky later September for October. Yeah, you know? We're doing cozy. I also just need like I don't want to say like quick games. Like they could be like 2-episode things, but like I loved The Walking Dead, but I definitely need a break from like long story games.
Right.
But I'm thinking of maybe doing the Quarry.
I was thinking of doing it too.
Yeah. I wanted to play it because I would love to play Until Dawn, but they don't have it for anything but PlayStation right now. Still. But the Quarry, I think, are by the same people. I was
thinking of doing the Quarry as well.
Yeah, I wanted to do it last year.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it last year as well.
Yeah.
I think school just like prevented me from wanting to, like when I was in school, it was like I didn't want to do any kind of like
Big
story
game.
games, you know. I think while I was in school, I was mostly just playing Valorant and stuff like that. But
yeah. I think I want a little bit of like cozy, whatever games and this and that, or like small little games.
And then get in
in
October.
So, and definitely like, I think a short hike's going to
do
be
a silly goofy DVD stream again.
Yes, we should. We should do like a DVD like community, but not like people come in, but like our community plays a stream.
Right.
You know? Because I always get worried with people coming in.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Playing after our podcast, our live podcast, I played Uno with my sister, which is the first time we have played Uno since high school. Because no, me and my sister. I played Uno before. Yeah. I vowed never to play Uno with her again. Because we played a game that was 3 hours long.
How do you just her and I. 3 hours long? That's crazy.
I don't know. And so I was like, I'm never playing with you again.
I can do that though.
And then I listed it off, and then she's like, Uno? And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I was just listing off what I had. And she's like, you said it. We got to play it. We got to play it. And I was like, Gabrielle, I'm never playing with you. She forgot why I said that. She's like, well, you said it. And it's with Eric, so it's fine. And I'm like, fine, we'll play. And we played, and it was fine. But I broke my vow. But, yeah. So we played some Uno. And then we played... I feel like we played something else. Oh, we played that game. And I've seen it on TikTok. She brought it. It's that thing that has a bunch of different letters around it. I forget what it's called, and it's a category, and it's like books, and then you have to like pick, or we'll say juices. So like, it's a little thing in the middle, and you press the letter down, and that's like the juice. So I say orange, and then I tap the middle, and it starts a timer, and everybody has to come up with one. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's basically like categories, and you have to come up with one, and you can't repeat it. And you have to press down the letter that corresponds to the thing. So, so there's that. I didn't really play anything else. I don't know if I mentioned Eric and I did some co-op power washer simulator recently. I can't remember when. We did a train and the Mars rover. And yeah, that's really all I've been playing. I wanted to play more, but I've just been like... it's been crazy here.
I know. I literally have not played much.
Yeah. I'm trying to find games to play for myself. And I want to get back into Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like I have like a paralysis with it. I think once I get back into it, I'll be fine. The depths are just crazy, my man. All right. So then watching. We have been... watching FNAF lore. Eric has about 30 videos left from MatPat.
There's time.
No. And they're all about like 20 minutes. I think the longest one is like 30. But I think there's over 50 just from MatPat. Mm-hmm. And this isn't even gameplay. This is just lore. So, we've been watching that. And then we're going to watch a movie tonight. Usually we do Sunday movie nights, but I was so tired. And he's like, do you want to wait? And we'll like give it time. And then that's really all I've been watching. We're trying to get more into different series. There's a couple series coming back. October 1st is when the next season of Bob's Burgers comes back. Right. Then I know, I'm so excited. I love Bob's Burgers. Especially their Halloween episodes are so good.
Always.
And
the Thanksgiving? Sorry.
Yes. I teared up the first time they actually got to have a Thanksgiving meal because they usually don't.
I know.
The last Christmas episode killed me. I
remember you telling me to be prepared to cry because I watched it like wicked late. I think I only watched it a couple months ago. And I totally forgot until it started happening, and I was like, "Oh my god, Natalie told me to prepare for this."
It's so good. I was bawling. Eric's looking over at me, trying not to laugh. He's not like laughing at me, but he like knew this was gonna happen. I want to watch it for some reason. Sometimes you just need a good cry, man. Fuck Taylor Swift. I know we want to, but she made me cry the other day because I've been listening to Lover, and then there's a song that's about a parent. If anybody doesn't know, I don't know what type of cancer it is, but her mom was diagnosed with cancer. And there's this song about like her processing, and it's called You'll Get Better Soon or something like that. Mm-hmm. And my dad was diagnosed with cancer. He's doing well, everything. But I was listening to Lover, and I wasn't expecting this song to come up, and then I just zone into it, and I knew the story about her mom, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I just start bawling. I'm like, great. But yeah, I think her mom's doing really well from what I've known. Like, good. She's on tour and everything. Yeah, because I actually knew this because of the whole like Taylor Swift only writes about like breakups and guys, and it's like everybody was listing off all the songs that weren't about that, like The Man, about the patriarchy. But
also, even if she did, who cares?
Yeah, The Man about the patriarchy. 7, which is about a friend with an abusive father, which I didn't know about that either.
I didn't know either.
Peace, which is kind of about relationship, but like being in the public eye, everything like that. Right. You'll Get Better Soon, her mom getting diagnosed with cancer. Rowan, about a 4-year-old boy that passed away from cancer. So like there's so many songs. I can't even list them all, but there's so many songs. Like Welcome to New York, Moving to New York, whatever, stuff like that. So but Lover's good. I'm sad I didn't get into Lover when it first came out.
Right, I know.
I'm slowly.
It's how I feel about Reputation, because I loved Lover when it came out, but I didn't like Rep, and then getting back, I'm like,
Rep's my next deep dive, because I know certain songs from Rep, but this is the thing. I listened to a lot of the debut stuff, and then the internalized misogyny, and then I missed a lot of stuff other than the bops, and then or like the pop songs, not like the ones that were.
And that's why. So I feel like. That's how I feel with Speak Now as well.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really know a lot of songs from Speak Now, but I'm loving it since Speak Now Taylor's music came out.
So, Speak Now Taylor's version, I've been really into it. And then 1989, I've been prepping as much as I don't want to give Scoot the money. I just kind of like, I want to get prepped for it. And so I've been listening I listened all to that. I've been listening to Red. And I was like, I need to take a shower, but I don't want it to be like an everything shower. So I put on All Too Well 10-minute version and melted it. And I knew I took a 10-minute shower.
That's smart.
Also, I used to know that I took like a 3 to 4 minute shower when I was a kid, because I would put on a song, and all songs were usually between like 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes. And I knew this because I used to burn CDs.
Right.
And you only had so much time. And I didn't realize that most kids don't realize that the average song is like 3 minutes.
Right.
Because they've never had to burn like CDs.
Right.
You know?
Oh my
or
God.
like on like Windows Media Player or LimeWire or whatever.
Not LimeWire. Jesus.
I love LimeWire.
I never used it.
I did.
Anyway.
But yes, but I've been getting into that. Reputation is my next deep dive. But been loving Red.
If you ever want to do like a dual listen, please let me know, because you can do that on Discord. You can listen at the same exact time.
I love that. I also, have you seen, this is such a side tangent episode. Have you seen those guys on TikTok that are like going through her discography and everything and like listening to certain songs and pause? They did Exile recently, and I love them. They're my new favorite Swifties.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. And then so reading, I haven't been reading anything. My friend's giving me this Heartstopper books to officially read, like the full Heartstopper books.
Yeah.
But I did finally get a pop socket for my Nook, which is the Barnes & Noble e-reader version. It actually looks like it looks the same color. It's hard to see like on camera, but it really does look like the same.
It looks like color. It's part of it, like made to be. Even like, because like the white matches the front.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
Perfect.
This is an old version, but it's one of the glow lights. It's so light. I used to have a case for it, but the case got beat up and dingy, and so I took the case off. And so I'm excited. I think my next book is, and it got recommended by Natalie, our friend over from the Easily Distracted pod. Mm-hmm. She recommended the Very Irregular Society, the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. My dyslexia is just like, whoop.
And did you start it?
I haven't, but I have it literally open on chapter 1. So.
Oh, you know what? I would like to read that as well.
Okay.
I'm going to have 6 open books. Let's do it.
I read Legends and Lattes on this. I have like the weirdest books on here too. I kind of want to go over them. But anyway, yeah. There's a bunch of things. So reading, haven't really been doing that. Lore Olympus should be coming back soon. I miss it. It's on a 4-month break. She's been putting out constantly. And then I was like, I'm going to follow her Instagram so I can see when. And then they posted like the new hardcover exclusively at Target for like the volumes that they're putting out. Cause like I'm way ahead of the volumes because I read on Webtoons. And I'm like, I don't need the new hardcovers. I've read the books, but I already have 1, 2, and 3. And I'm like, I don't need the new hardcovers.
Can't stop here.
The exclusive one is so pretty. Also, when I was at Target, I looked at the albums, and I did not see any bracelets on the Swifties, on the Taylor Swift's albums. Because sometimes people will go into Target and add little friendship bracelets.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, so I looked. But yeah. Drinking. I am drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh my
Black
God.
Cherry, hard. I'm going hard today. This is my third
19
one.
again. I mean, 21.
Right. I am going to have a sugar headache later because this is my third one. I was doing a house project today. Very small one, but I was doing a house project and I got this. And I also got some pizza Pringles and some gas station pizza. Not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like Cumbies. Like Cumbies pizza, you know? And I just want shitty pizza sometimes. And so...
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
I love a good pizza, but sometimes you just want shitty pizza.
Yeah.
And so, you if you know, you know. But, like, I had these, and they're just so good. But, like, it's not... I don't get drunk from these anymore, but I do get a sugar headache. But it's just so good.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So, Flo, what is your hot take?
Okay. My hot take is kind of random, but anime dubs are better than subs.
Ooh.
I'm saying this because I don't know. I'm someone who does watch TV and movies now with subtitles all the time. Yep. However, sometimes I don't read fast enough or whatever. Like I want to just hear them speaking.
Fair.
Okay, so I do respect the fact that like some things are mistranslated probably, and I'm sure that there are things that aren't translated quite right.
Yeah.
I understand that. And I wish they would be translated better so that I wouldn't feel as bad about preferring
to a point. You can't do anything.
I just prefer to like hear them talk.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I know they're talking, but like because I don't understand it, it's like it takes me a little longer to like process it if I'm just reading. Because if I'm focusing so hard on reading, then I'm not seeing. And I don't know if that's just because I can only focus at little things at a time. So maybe that's just a personal problem.
Fair.
But, I don't know.
Okay.
And granted, I want to be clear that I've not watched a ton of anime. I've only watched like Dragon Ball, some of the Dragon Ball series, and then some of Naruto.
Fair.
That's all I've watched. So I don't want to speak for all animes, but for the ones I've watched, I just have preferred to watch the dubbed versions.
So I prefer sub in a lot of cases, but I've also missed out on watching a lot of anime and catching up on a lot of anime because I do not have time to watch stuff.
Right.
And I watch stuff with subtitles now. But again, for subtitles, it's more I use it for processing for like
me
watching
too.
the shows like that are native English, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many animes that I missed out on. And there's amazing voice actors that do a great job. I think the thing is it used to be so the space the dub space has evolved so well. I mean, half of it's Matt Mercer. Okay.
Right.
So do you know who Matt Mercer is?
I don't, but the name sounds familiar. And
okay, so Matt Mercer did you know about Critical Role? Okay.
Oh, the documentary? Is that the one?
No, it's a D&D series, and it has a bunch of voice actors that are friends that play D&D together. And he's the
Okay,
DM.
I was thinking of
But
something
you
else.
would
Why
know
is this
him
dying?
from the cowboy guy in Overwatch. What's his name?
I forgot. Cassidy.
Cassidy. That's the new name, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Cassidy, he's the voice of Cassidy.
Yes.
But he does voice acting all over the space. Like, he's a huge voice actor. And I mean, Critical Role has the woman that plays Ellie in the Last of Us games.
Oh, okay.
And everything. But anyway, so like there's so many people in there. Laura Bailey's in there, everything like that. But I think dubbed has come a long way to be more authentic to the original. I think sometimes the inflections and the emotion behind some of these like voice parts don't always translate well, and I think there's certain things in the Japanese language that just hit harder. And so I like watching sub if I can, but I'm at this point where if I want to get back into watching Attack on Titan, I'm gonna have to watch dubbed.
Right. Because sometimes like I just don't have time to be like reading
I don't have time to. I don't even have time to watch shows that I want to watch, and so I don't have time to read as much. And it's not. I don't know, and I think it's come a long way. I think it's definitely come a long way. So that's a good take. I think it all depends. I think nobody should demonize another person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you are, but there's people who are like, oh my god, you watch dub, not
right,
sub.
and vice versa.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, it's get over it. It's the whole thing that I feel like, and I am guilty to this with the whole Apple and Android type thing.
Right.
Let the people have what they want. You know what I hate? I don't care if you have an Apple. I just hate Apple as a company. I don't hate Apple products. I hate Apple as a company.
Right.
I think that they're a bunch of assholes, like especially with this USB-C switch.
Right.
They're switching to USB-C,
and now
but they're making
I'm saying this as an iPhone girly.
Yeah, but like you can recognize that a company is being stupid and not cooperative, but still enjoy their product.
find it very annoying. It's the same thing with like the iMessage stuff. They, you know, I don't know. It's just very.
Tim Cook literally said, "We're not going to do it.
Right.
If you want to send a video to your grandmother, buy her an iPhone."
Right.
Like they've come out and said that they're not going to do it. It's not because they can. It's not because it's going to cost them money.
It's just that they're not gonna.
They don't want to. But the thing is, this isn't an issue anywhere else in the world because they use WhatsApp everywhere else.
Right. I know. And that's why it's a good thing that I use Discord with like mostly everybody, almost everybody, except like my parents. But both my parents are on iPhones. So who cares? But that's just that's my thing is like for the aesthetics and the aesthetic as far as user interface. I just prefer iPhone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because that's what I'm used to and that's what I've had since like sophomore year of high school. I've been on iPhones and I'm just used to it or what? Because I'm like a default kind of bitch. I don't like to customize my stuff. I find that very annoying and like I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
So on Android, I feel like the best part of Android is how customizable it is. And just for me, because that's so useless to me, I just prefer iPhone. But if my messages with someone are green, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it really
I'm not going to be like, get an iPhone. I know people that are like that.
I know.
Like, you don't need to be like that.
I don't care. I just made myself super dark. I don't care if you have an iPhone or whatever. And as somebody that used to help seniors with technology, iPhones and iMacs and iPads are perfect for seniors because it's so simple and it's so easy to learn and it's the same across the board.
Yes, like my iPhone works the way like a Mac does. That being said, I'm on a PC because a PC, you know.
Yeah. So I understand and I have an iPad and it's only because Eric's old work gifted it to everybody. But I love it. I think it's great for certain things, especially like Procreate. But I do think Apple as a company sucks. Just like the whole work ethic, just everything around it. But I think
might be a hot take in itself.
I don't think it is. I think we can all agree that like all tech companies are kind of toxic.
Yeah. Especially right now, there's actually no innovation happening. Yeah, right now it's just marketing and money grabs.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't think there's been any innovation. There's been new phones coming out every single year for fucking what? There's nothing new.
I think the newest thing is the flip phones and the fold phones.
Right.
But those still freak me out. I don't know. I'm like,
why would I want that?
If I want a flip phone, I'm going to buy original Razor. Come out with a Razor. Like, come out with that again. I'm down.
Smash it shut when I'm done on the phone.
And I don't want to do that with a glass screen. I know that it's like able to handle it or whatever. No.
I don't know.
No. But
if I can't flip it shut in anger, no way.
Yeah. I want to do that so bad. I knew somebody that had a pink Razor. Oh,
I wanted that so bad.
I know. I wanted
that so bad.
Yeah.
That with like a charm hanging off. But because it was 2006, it had to be like a Playboy bunny. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. All the Playboy bunny stuff. Okay.
Right.
Ready for my hot take?
Oh, side tangents like crazy.
I know. You know, that's okay. It's probably because I took a nap today, and so I just have so much energy that I'm like, let's go.
Probably because I took the
energy drink. Kim K is coursing through you and being like, side tangent.
Right.
So, my hot take, and I don't think it's too much of a hot take. I think it's kind of a thing that a lot of people agree with, but movie trailers give way too much away now, and I don't want to watch movie trailers because I feel like there's spoilers.
See, I very rarely watch a movie trailer, so I don't even know.
This is the thing. Like,
I believe you.
I want to watch I don't know. I feel like back before there were like not the 80s and the 90s, because the 80s and 90s they were like super long and told you the whole plot. But like
in a world.
But like I feel like for a while like there was trailers and it wasn't giving away these huge plot points or like spoilers or whatever. And trailers now are trying to hide these little Easter eggs and this and that. This is the thing. I think trailers give away too much now that I don't even want to watch them, especially for like Marvel movies and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch them, but I do want to watch them because I want to see like how cool it's going to be. So a lot of the times I'll watch like the first teaser trailer. Also, there's too many of them.
Right.
It's always like teaser 1, teaser 2, trailer 1, trailer 2, final trailer, Super Bowl trailer, or whatever. You know, like there's always at least like there's always like two teasers and like 2 trailers and
full trailers.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a marketing thing. I don't know if it's just that's the standard now, and I get it, and like social media, and you want different versions of it because you want it like after a certain amount of time, you want something new that people look and whatever, and the Easter eggs. And this is coming from somebody that watches Matt Pat from Game Theory break down frame by frame all the Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer, okay? But I think they just give away way too much now. And I am kind of tired of movie trailers giving away too much because I want to go into a movie
and not know what the hell you're going to watch.
A lot of stuff, yeah. What was a movie that I went into and I knew nothing, and I think it was like the best. Oh, shit. It was that Andy Samberg movie. It's on Hulu.
Oh, Palm Springs?
Palm Springs. I went into it knowing nothing, and that was the best thing ever.
Me too. I loved that movie.
That movie was so good. Okay, there's a quote.
I loved that.
There's a quote that we'll talk about later on break when we go to break in a second. But that makes me laugh every time. But, like, I love going into movie not knowing anything.
Yeah.
I like to know, like, obviously the premise a little bit, but, like...
Right. But I don't want to be able to go into the movie, see one scene, and be able to guess the ending.
Yeah.
Either.
And half the time, there's, like, these big climactic moments in these, like, trailers.
And you see it in the trailers. So when you see something that alludes to something happening, you're like, oh, okay, so then I know how this is going to end.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that part was in the trailer. Like, I didn't know how they were going to get there, but now that I'm here, I know.
Yeah. I'm a little sad with the FNAF recent trailer because they show something and I'm like, huh? why are you showing this so early? Like,
right. This should have been a surprise.
But also knowing FNAF and knowing Blumhouse, they'll probably switch it on their head and be like, haha, that was just a dream. This is a real thing, you know?
That reminds me. I didn't realize that was Blumhouse.
Yep.
Because I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
To stuff like that. Is there usually a Blumhouse haunted house at like Hollywood Horror Nights?
Usually, yeah.
So I wonder if they would do a FNAF one. That would be sick.
I wonder if they would. They did at PAX West. I think it was West. That was the most recent one. There's at one of the PAX, they had a whole booth. Blumhouse and Steel Wool, who is the person, the game company that's taken over since the FNAF VR game, Help Wanted. And they did a whole booth, and that's where I already forgot his name again. Matthew Lillard. Okay, that came back a lot quicker. Matthew Lillard was, and different things, and like Daco, who's a YouTuber that's all about FNAF 2, was there and whatever. So they had a whole booth set up that was really, really cool, like a huge booth and like animatronics there and everything. So I wonder if they will do like a Universal. I know
that would be.
I know
sick.
right now
a haunted house of FNAF.
Yeah. I think
Can you imagine hearing like the clunky robotic footsteps in a pitch black room?
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
You're like, absolutely not.
No, thank you. Thanks. I hear that. I'll be like, peace, bye.
Hell,
I'm out.
No. Oh
like,
my God.
I don't do that white people shit in horror movies. They're like,
right.
Yeah, no. I'm like,
well, honestly, going into haunted houses is that white people shit.
Yeah.
Like that's why we have haunted houses.
Yeah.
Is because we want to do that.
Yeah.
Me, not me.
I won't go into haunted houses that have real people in them.
I'm always scared that I'm gonna like react and like punch someone in the face, and like I do not want that kind of liability on my hands.
I won't.
Oh no.
Because that's my reaction. Because I did karate. I'm a black belt, and my reaction is if somebody's going behind me, I'm gonna elbow them. I almost elbowed a kid in high school because he tried to sneak up behind me, and I was this far away from his face, so close to his face, and I'm like, no. And I know, like, everybody says,
I'm like, because I know they're actors. Like, I know that. I'm not like, but there's real fear for a second.
And then also, like, there's so many people that are like, oh, well, we know, we sign waivers and we know. But I'm like, I don't want to hurt somebody.
I don't want to, right. I know, it's the principle. If
it's like they're not going to be near me and they're like scaring from something or it's animatronics or mechanics, I'll go.
Right.
But like, I'm afraid I'm going to hit somebody and I don't want to hit somebody.
Right.
Okay.
God, one time I did like, like Canopy Lake Park, they have like the haunted things. Okay. There was like a fake corn maze. And there was one point where I got stressed out and scared and I tripped. And like, I was wearing this was like in high school. So I was wearing like cute outfit, I had like tights with shorts over the top. I tripped and I ripped my whole tights and my knee was like bleeding.
Oh no.
So I'm like, this is something.
Yeah. I love seeing the videos though. I don't know. It's like these haunted houses and there's one guy that like pushed his girlfriend into the killer, like the killer or whatever. And then the actor was like handed her the fake knife and she went after her boyfriend. Like there's such funny videos out there. But yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to hit somebody.
Right. I'm like, when it crosses the line into real fear, please.
Yeah. I think Universal, it might be Universal or somebody else. They're doing like Last of Us right now.
Neat.
Yeah. They have like actors out doing things.
I haven't. So I've recently unfollowed like all the influencers I've followed. But I was following a lot of like Disney Universal goers and they would go to the Hollywood Horror Nights. And I because I've unfollowed them, I haven't seen.
Oh, I've just been seeing small things on TikTok.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
right. Let's go to a quick break and we will be back with our Reddit stories.
A little bit.
Bye. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
So, Flo, we chatted a lot. But now it's
A lot of
time
chatting.
for Reddit stories. Go ahead, Flo.
Okay. I have an Am I the Asshole story. There's no title. It's just Am I the Asshole ? So I'm just going to get right into the story. So my husband, let's call him H, is the only doctor in the small town we live in. We have 2 children together and live together on a farm I inherited from my grandpa. Here's where the problem starts. When I moved here, I found this incredibly interesting cave system up in the mountains that I love exploring. H hates it when I go and asks me to be careful since he knows I won't stop. He's even started having nightmares about finding my body somewhere in the mines. Unfortunately, I passed out last night in the mines after some sort of shadow monster jumped out at me, and when I woke up, H was fuming over me in the clinic. We don't share a bank account, so he decided to charge me $1,000. I was beyond angry because I also lost my favorite sword, and I just went home by myself. The next morning after he went to work, I rearranged my entire house and blocked the bedroom door to make him sleep on the couch. He went into a rage when he saw this and demolished all of my pumpkin plants, and now he won't talk to me. Am I the asshole?
God damn it, Flo. Oh my god. I was like, H, okay, right? Okay, let's go.
Right.
And then doctor in a small town. And I was like,
You got it so much faster than I thought you were going to. Because I could tell. I was like, we lived together on a farm that I inherited from my grandpa. You were like,
done. Yep. Because I think we talked about it. We have talked about it before.
We have months ago, I think.
Like, yeah. But I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious. But I'm also like...
I'm so glad. So anyways,
yes.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is just a little role play. Am I the asshole from Stardew Valley?
Yeah, you said this is like a whole subreddit, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god. I love that. I love that. When I was like,
I thought it was so funny. And the comments are like taking it so serious. The comments are like, you dropped this, and it's a bunch of red flag emojis.
Oh.
And then it was like, wow, I mean, I get H being concerned and all, and you do have 2 children, but charging you, that's messed up. And then destroying your property on top of it, how is that helpful?
Oh my god.
And it's like, oh my god. It was so funny.
I love that. That's hilarious.
This was very funny. And H is Harvey, the doctor.
Yeah. The doctor, I was like, wow, this is giving like, I didn't even know, like, this is giving
like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah. And I'm like,
which makes sense.
So cute. And then I'm like, oh god. But that's perfect. But if you don't know Stardew Valley, you're probably like, what the hell is
You're
going
probably
on?
like, whoa. But if you do know if you know, you know.
You know. If you know, you know. All right. So I wish I had a Stardew Valley one. I wish this one was fake, but it does not seem to be. All right. So
let's hear it.
Am I the asshole for asking my husband to limit his time on video games? I, 26 female, am a stay-at-home mom, which I'm extremely grateful to my husband for. I spend most of my days balancing household chores, potty training our new puppy, parenting / spending time with our child, 3-year-old male. My husband, 26 male, works in the heat all day. He's a construction worker for a big commercial company. He doesn't want me working because he feels like this is his job to financially support our family. So back in March, I quit my job and started staying home full time. Most of the time, my husband gets home by 3:30 p.m. every day, which is right in the middle of our son's nap time. As soon as he gets home, he gets on his game, which is fine. But around 6:30, I'm getting ready to start cooking dinner, and that's when I need help with our son. I asked my husband if he can finish the game he's on and occupy our son while I make dinner, and he gets an attitude with me, saying things like, I should be allowed to come home and decompress, and playing my games is how I do that. Or, I never get to play, why can't you just deal with him? Or, he'll make our son come into the room with him and try to force him to sit down and watch TV, which if you have a toddler, that isn't how they are wired. Over the weekend, we are kid-free, and my husband spent most of his time, day and night, playing his game. It kind of hurt my feelings because I was really looking forward to spending time with him alone, because we never get that. Once he finally got off, I asked if we could compromise and he can maybe play his game 2 to 3 hours during the day, and after our son goes to bed, he can play a little bit more. But on weekends that we get to have to ourselves, if we could spend that time focusing on our marriage and enjoying each other's company. He got really upset about it and ended up not coming to an agreement. Now I'm just here feeling defeated and alone, and I shouldn't feel that way. I don't think I'm the asshole, but it feels like I'm stripping him of his hobby. Am I the asshole?
No.
Really, Flo? You don't think she's the asshole? Girl. I do. So there's no update. This was posted 6 days ago, but she did put a comment.
Okay.
And I screenshotted it just in case. Hold on. Let me get it up.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's it.
So it says, we sort of reached a compromise. One that I feel will please both of us. He's going to limit the game playing during the week to help and spend time with our son. And on the weekends, he'll play at night so we can have family time during the day. I've broken up with 2 guys in the past because they never spent time with me when we were hanging out. And they only played their games. I kind of had to throw that in there and make a few more points for him to realize how big of a problem it's become. So I think from here, we will be good. So, girly, I hope that's the case. I really do.
I do too.
But.
Yeah.
Oof. So, internalized massage. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
Okay, being a stay-at-home mom is great. Cool. I would love to do that one day, you know?
Yeah.
But he doesn't want me working. He feels like it's his job to financially support the family. And then why can't you just deal with him? And then this and that.
Right.
Like, dude, do you not know how to be a dad?
Right. It's giving very much like, oh, dad's babysitting the kids. It's like, no. He's being a dad.
And I get decompressing, but you get 3 hours before you have to, like, take care of the kid. I'm sorry.
Right.
Like, you're not 16, 18, 19 years old anymore. You can't play games all the time. You have responsibilities.
Like yeah.
And the fact that she's okay with you playing 2-3 hours a day, not that, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's reasonable. And then saying, like, you can play a little bit after he goes to bed, but also, like, you're not stripping him of his hobby. You're asking for a compromise, and he doesn't want to work with you because he wants his little games.
No. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. It's just gross. You know, it's given off, boomer vibes, but, like, with video game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's giving off that, and it's like, you're so young. And also, you get a child-free weekend, and you spend the day and night playing video games. Are you kidding me? You get a child-free weekend, and that's what you do with your wife? You just play video games all day? Fuck you.
Which would be one thing if you were doing them together.
Exactly. Or you dedicated time to be like, hey, because I have to work weekends sometimes, and I have to work, like, random days. So there's days where even if Eric and I have the whole weekend together, we hang out, but also he plays this game, I play my game, we do our own things, whatever.
Right.
Sometimes we do parallel play, we play games together, but it's just
because, like, I don't think she's even asking for
she's not asking for
100% of the time to be spent with her. She's like, maybe, like, just a little bit.
Can you take care of the son while I'm cooking us dinner? Get off the game, dude. You've been playing for 3 hours.
And just watch him while she cooks the damn dinner.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
She's been watching the kid the whole day, and now she's cooking dinner. You can't watch him after 3 hours
for both
of
you. It's not like she's cooking herself dinner and then saying, well, figure your dinner out for yourself.
Yeah. There just feels like there's some, like, I don't know. Some people were asking, like, what type of game is it? Can he pause it? And she's like, you're not the asshole. I'm just wondering, is this, like, what type of game is this? I don't see if she answered, but, like, figure it out too.
But also, like, I don't think that she would be unreasonable. Like, if she's like, okay, as soon as you're done with this one.
Yeah.
then
like,
put a pause to it.
So
and
my husband plays Guild Wars, but also plays Age of Empires with his friends. And certain campaigns can take up to like 2 hours. So if I was like, hey, I need to start cooking dinner at 6:30, okay, then he wouldn't start a new campaign after 4. Do you know what I mean? Or like 4:30. So
like that's just considerate.
And that's not even like, you know what I mean? You're not going to start a whole fucking comp match if you need to do something in 15 minutes in Valorant, you know?
Right, exactly.
Just because you can't pause the game doesn't mean you can't be considerate of your time. Know how much is estimated, you know? So.
Right. I agree.
Frustration.
Very frustrating.
Anyway. I know, it makes me sad. I wish that I went first and then you went. But let's go to FMKs. Did you come up with one, Flo?
Sure. I did. And this one's like basic, simple.
Okay, so is mine, but I like mine.
Okay. Mine's fine.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, okay. This one's going to be tricky for you, but I'm going to give it to you anyways.
Give it to me, girly.
No.
Flo just disconnects.
Right. Forever. Fuck, marry, kill. Fortnite, Valorant, and Overwatch.
Okay, so I have played some Overwatch. I played Overwatch 1, but not the most recent
and
one.
You've played Valorant.
Yep, and I played a little bit of Fortnite.
Have you played Fortnite? Oh,
yeah.
So then easy.
I've not played no build, but yeah.
Okay.
I didn't play a lot of Fortnite. Okay.
Right.
Ooh, this is hard because, okay, so from my experience with Overwatch, I'm going with Overwatch 1, okay? I know there's a lot of things with Overwatch 2. I don't want to get into that. People are not happy with it, stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck Overwatch, marry Valorant, kill Fortnite. Easy.
There you go.
I like Overwatch because, again, it's more of that, like, there's powers, there's different elements to it, there's different types of gameplay, if I remember correctly. I used to play a lot of TF2, which is Team Fortress 2. So there was, Payload, King of the Hill, this and that. So I like that aspect.
Which are similar, yeah.
Yeah. But I think Overwatch is fun, but it's not my main. I was actually thinking of going online and playing Valorant today, but I'm like, I got things to do. But
I haven't played Valorant in a couple weeks.
I know. I think I'm literally going to be like, today is Valorant day. Like, I'm going to make sure I set a day a week. And I want to play some customs with some people like you, whatever, Eric.
Right.
But there's another reason I like to play Valorant, but we won't go into it. So anyway, Raina's ass. No. But Valorant, I'm going to marry. I've had the most fun with it. I think it's really interesting. I think it's fun. And I think there's some really good different types of gameplay in there. Right. And I think it's very different than a lot of the first-person shooters that you see. I know it's very much like CSGO. It's basically CSGO
with magic powers.
So, which I understand.
That's what I've heard too.
But it's not like the Battle Royale. And I'm just not a Battle Royale girly.
That's fair.
And Fortnite for me, with the building, it overwhelmed me. I know there's no build and there's a bunch of other styles now.
Right, but it's still an overwhelming
I think it's
game,
just so...
There's 100 people in there.
Yeah, it's so overwhelming, not only with the amount of people. I think the art style is great, but like it's so much like colors and explosions and then chug jugs and then this and that.
And then the storm.
Yeah, the storm. Yeah, I think, and I played Apex for a while, and Apex wasn't my thing. You know, so I feel like Apex is very similar to like Fortnite, no build.
It's a battle royale as well, right?
Yeah, it's a battle royale. I played arena and stuff like that, and Apex has like powers, and I know like Fortnite doesn't, and like you have to pick characters, but like I'm just not a battle royale person, you know.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'm gonna again fuck Overwatch, marry Valorant, and kill Fortnite, and it has nothing to do with the like age demographic. I mean,
yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
So
what about you?
I'm gonna fuck Fortnite, marry Valorant, kill Overwatch.
Sure.
This is based on I've only played Overwatch 2. That game to me was just overwhelming, and I don't know if it was. I don't know.
It is overwhelming.
I don't know what it is about the game because I just feel like a lot of people do love it, and I want to love it, and I feel like the different characters doing different things is like kind of fun. Like I like that. But I just couldn't get into it. I was overwhelming. I constantly never knew what was going on. I'm like, what is the goal here? Are we doing like what are we doing?
Yeah.
I just felt constantly like I was useless.
Yeah.
So I just was like,
I wonder if you would have liked Overwatch 1 more.
Maybe.
But I also played TF2 for a long time. So I think that's why I understand kind of that type of concept.
And I mean, I thought maybe I would like it because I used to actually play COD, like multiplayer online.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago. And I did like.
What? Sorry.
I did like some of the game modes. Like I liked the capture the flag mode.
Yeah.
And like there were a couple of other ones that I was like, okay, maybe this will translate and maybe I'll like it. But then I just didn't. I don't know what it is.
In COD, you're all human. You're
right,
all
and you all just have guns.
It's not a giant gorilla ape and then a dead person, a samurai.
And then like a robot centaur.
Yep. And then I don't even know half the like Mercy. Like Mercy's great. Don't get me wrong, Mercy's hot. But like like there's so many different things going on.
Yeah.
So
it's just a lot that I just couldn't get into it. And maybe, I don't know. I'm like, maybe just because like I'm not particularly good at FPS games. I just enjoy them. So like maybe.
I think that you're well skilled.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think you're a comp level, like that you could easily like be in the competition.
Right.
Like genre, but like I think you're pretty decent, and you're pretty decent for a girl, I guess. No,
pretty decent for a girl.
You're pretty decent, and I think you have like good aim, and I think it's more with Valorant. I think with certain games you just get like it's learning the mechanics. In Overwatch, the thing is it's a whole different types of mechanics.
It feels different. I don't know. And maybe that's because every character has like different types of guns and stuff. So like and healers and so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna kill Overwatch. Fortnite, I'm gonna fuck because I like Fortnite, but only for silly, goofy times. Like I'm not that stressed. I could place number 94, and I'm still having a fun time. You know.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I just think it's kind of fun. But also, to be fair, this season is a little bit overwhelming so far. There's like this heist.
Yeah, I remember watching that, and I couldn't tell if it was weird or if I was
There's
high.
like, if you do stuff, there are alarms going off. You got 25 NPCs shooting at you. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed as well. But I still like Fortnite. There's something nostalgic about Fortnite, even though I haven't been playing Fortnite since before the pandemic. But something about Fortnite feels fun.
No, I get it.
And Valorant, it's just, I still love Valorant. I know I haven't played in ages, but I miss it dearly.
Me too.
I love playing Valorant, and I'm like dying to play Valorant all the time. I just never have a chance anymore.
I'm like afraid to go back into it because I haven't played it in so long that I'm afraid that I'm gonna like suck and like.
No,
how you're supposed to...
but that's how I feel too.
I think it's the whole paralysis thing. Like you want to get back into it, and also I just need to set time to be like, this is a Valorant day.
Right. I know. I feel that, but yeah.
All right. I have a very, very intense one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Let's hear it.
It is Wheat Thins, Saltines, and Triscuits.
Oh.
So, like me, it is crackers. So, let's... Oh, my God. So.
You just said that. Oh, all right,
Flo. God. Wheat Thins, Saltines, and crackers.
This is probably gonna sound crazy.
Saltines,
Wheat Thins, Saltines, Triscuits.
Sorry.
I'm gonna fuck the Triscuits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry the Saltines. I'm gonna kill the Wheat Thins.
Okay.
Which sounds weird. You would think I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna explain. Triscuits. This is pretty much. I'm consistent about like why I pick fuck, marry, and kill. So you can probably guess. But Triscuit, I'm usually buying like the flavored ones, or I buy them with the intention of putting stuff on them.
Yeah.
You know. So those to me are more like fun flavors. Fuck.
Yeah.
Saltines. I'm not gonna lie. I love saltines. I don't buy them that often, but like I love saltines in soups. And I also just kind of plain saltines kind of slap sometimes.
Yeah.
It's one of those like cardboard in a good way things.
Yeah. I get that.
And I don't know why I don't like wheat thins.
I think there's only a couple that I like.
I don't. The texture on them, they're like too hard.
Yeah.
Whereas like Triscuit also has a fun texture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They like they're shreddy, you know?
Now,
so that's
have
my
you
answer.
had the triangle Parmesan garlic ones? Triscuits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
They're
and
good.
They're good, but I
Are you not a Parmesan garlic person? I'm talking about Triscuits.
Oh, Triscuit?
Have you never had the Triscuit ones?
Oh, then maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, they I don't know why, but some of their like ones are triangles, the Triscuits, and they're good.
I don't know if I've had them. You know what? I really like. There's like a balsamic vinegar ones. Those are really good.
This is so good. I'm a
so
balsamic
good. There's
vinegar
also
bitch.
like I don't remember if it's like a chili avocado or something one.
Yeah.
And they're good.
Yeah.
So I want some Triscuits. I gotta place a grocery order. Maybe I'll get some Triscuits.
I used to work for Mondelez, which is Nabisco. Mondelez is the international name. I got to see all the different flavors, get to try different things. I had an internship with them. It was really good. That's why I can't ever. I didn't eat Oreo. I can't ever. I didn't eat Oreos for a while because they're the most annoying to freaking stock on the shelf, and they would always fall and hit you on the head. Also learned about better cheddars, which are actually kind of fucking good. Yeah, they're just crackers that like cheddar crackers, and they're good, but they're like an older style. But I am going to fuck saltines, marry Triscuits, and then kill wheat thins. Triscuits, I think, are so versatile. There's so many different flavors. They're great for charcuterie boards.
They're wicked good on a cheese board.
They're great for pico de gallo, different dipping, stuff like that. And then just by themselves as well. They're really bold with their flavors, and I love it. I like the triangle Parmesan garlic ones because they're like really good for dipping. I feel like they're the perfect shape for dipping.
Right. I'll look into that because I don't know. No.
And then I just think they're really, I like them. Saltines are like the crackers I would have when I was sick, but also I just like them with soup and this and that. I think saltines, it's a moment thing for me. I'm craving a saltine or I need it for when I'm sick. So that's why it's a fuck.
Okay, that's fair. See, for me, the saltine is the like dependable. Like.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm just like, like while a Triscuit is fun, I'm more likely to be like, I want Triscuits. Not that I've had any recently, but I want Triscuits over I want saltines. But I'll eat a saltine anytime, but like I crave a saltine for certain times.
Right. That's fair. That's a good point.
And then wheat thins, there's some wheat thins that are good, but whatever.
They're just
yeah. So
I'd rather have the Triscuit. If I'm gonna have like a flavored cracker, I'm gonna have the Triscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right.
Hell yeah.
So that was a little bit of a longer one. So we're going to talk about Streamer of the Week. I believe we haven't done this person, but I'm so paranoid that we have. So I apologize if we've done them twice over. This is Rococola. She is a lovely streamer. She does art, different games on her stream, stuff like that. I met her through Guffball. She is so funny. She's such an amazing artist too. Lovely to be in her chat. Such a great interactive chat. So I love being in her chat. I love watching her draw too. She does digital art. It is so good. She was drawing a good booty the other day.
Oh yeah.
She is 18 plus, but she's really, I really, really like watching her. I was a lurker for a long time, even though I met her through a Guff raid. I just like lurked because for me, for art streams, Other than Guff, because I just want
Yeah.
to say like hi to Guff, I just like sitting and watching. Like I don't want to type. I feel like I break the
I know what
mood.
you mean.
So, so definitely check her out. It's twitch.tv Rococola. So Rocola. Yeah, Rococo.
No. Rococola.
Yeah, I should have that thing up where I have it written down and not just try to rely on it because I'm not dyslexic. Anyway, so Rococola, definitely go check her out. And if you figure her out, find her through this pod, type in her chat, Hot Nudes sent you. Sent you hot nudes. What? No. It's Hot Nudes sent you. Let them know. Anyway, we are going to go. I don't know why I was trying to look for a raid. My brain is so off. I'm like, oh, we're
not live right now, are we?
No, we're not live. We're not
sure?
live at all. I'm sure. It still says go live. Socials, that's the next thing. So I put a little button on my Twitch thing. Because I was like looking up her Twitch name and whatever. Okay. So socials, check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. HotX Nudes Pod, HotXNoodspod. We post Reddit stories, different things on TikTok. I just started editing those again, legit. So at least last week's episode will go up. I might not even do the backlog. We'll see. Who knows? You'll get them when you get them.
Right.
On Instagram, we post the episode things and like little pictures that go with it, as well as the FMKs. So check that out. And YouTube is where you can check out our vodcast. So make sure to send us an email if you have. I know vodcast is a great name. I can't be the one that came up with it. There's no way.
I don't know.
Make sure to email us if you have any stories, any suggestions for stories. You can also check us out in the Discord. The link is in the show notes. Send us stories, stuff like that, or anonymous stories, or anything you want to email us, hotxnudespod@gmail.com. Also, feel free to support us by buying us noodles at ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com. HotX Nudes Pod. All right, Flo, is there anything you want to say before we go? Because I think I am delirious now.
I think same.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good.
We love you guys so much.
Love you.
I hope you enjoyed our ramblings.
Right.
And
see you next Tuesday.
See ya. Bye.